Alrighty, welcome back to Colonist.io ranked Settlers of Catan. We are doing 4-player ranked, grind a leaderboard currently at 1497 rating. Trying to improve that. Let's see if we can get back over 1500. Would be the first time this season. Technically our peak has been 1500 on the dot. So we got to win this game. But most importantly, we're having fun. We're going to have a good time here. Let's jump right in. Oh my god, no ad, just zoom in right in. I might not even have to make a cut this time. That's crazy. We've got Hogs Are Wild, Maggie Mom, Doc Diesel 1, and myself, the Crazy Duck, playing as Orange in third position. I think that's my best position. Let's get in. We see actually a decent amount of brick, medium amount of ore, low wheat board, lot of shoop here. We are learning Catan, having a fun time, doing our best to improve. The way that I've been improving is via you in the comment section down below. Maybe we can move this over here a little bit. You in the comments down below, you are giving me all the tips and feedback, nitpick, get in there, get juicy. I like getting somewhere on this wheat is going to be very important here. And maybe even the ore. 8-3-10, 9-3-10, 8-4-3. Both of these are decent options. I like the 8-10-3 because it kind of locks you down. Maybe even 10-9-5. Is there a good wheatless plan here? Where's an interesting idea? Where's my wood port? 10-9-5 down. No, the wood's all up at the top with kind of a little bit of nothing. All right. So where else do we go? I mean, 4-3-6 with the brick port is kind of interesting. But you also have the 4-6-2 to the brick port with the free road. Maybe that's a good one to get on the way back. Keep an eye out. I mean, we've got the 8-3-10, 8-4-10. That just seems really strong. There's a little tiny bit of wheat, a little bit of ore. It's going to be tough to play ore wheat sheep on this particular board. If I take the 8-3-4, I think the 8-10 is going. If I take the 8-3-10, I think the 8-4 is going. So I'd like to have actually a little bit more space on this side, give myself the potential to get to the 3-1 port. And so I think the 8-3-4 makes more sense. And what are we going to look on the way back? Looking for some sort of road material. The problem with the 8-3-4 is if we take something like the 4-9-2 or even the 6-4-2, if it's open, then we're doubled up on the 4 as opposed to having the number diversity with the 10. But if we're going here and looking out for something else with wheat, it's probably going to be on this 4, maybe even like the 3-11-9. That's not really strong enough. 5-9-10 up here is also kind of interesting. Just for a pure production standpoint, I'm going to have a lot of sheep. But even, you know what? 3-4-8, 5-9-10 with the sheep port up here is kind of psycho. The 3-4-8 and 5-9-10 is actually a really interesting idea. Assuming someone doesn't go 5-9-10, 3-4-6, they're going to be the road player. And then what do I get? I'm taking my time here. I'm taking my time. This is something. If someone goes 3-4-6, 5-9-10, I get 8-4-3. Is the 9-4-2 with the free road good enough? I don't think so. I mean, like the 10-8 with the nothing is kind of bad also. Maybe even like the 8-3 free road with a... I think we're just going to take it and we'll think about it as we keep moving. But you guys can go grill me in the comments, get nitpicky, get as brutal as you want. If you do leave a comment, first of all, thank you so much. That's what's helping me learn the game and improve. Second of all, as you're scrolling down to go give the comment, we got to type a GL and a heart into the chat here. As you're going down and typing that comment, make sure to click the like button on the video. It definitely helps out for the algorithm. If you're enjoying it, like if you're enjoying it enough to give a comment, go scroll down and give the good old thumbs up. And if you typed out the comment and you forgot to click the thumbs up button, just do it on the way back up. Easy enough. If you've seen 4 or 5 Crazy Duck videos, thanks for watching. Content's not really changing too much as of right now. Go ahead, click that subscribe button. We've got a Discord channel. Any other plugs I need to get to? I don't know. We're kind of messing around with changing up our style. Where do you think Hogs is Wild is going? I love the 5-9-10 3-6-4. That seems pretty strong. I think people get freaked out about not having ore. So where else would you go? I mean, you're not going to have a lot of wheat no matter what happens. Dude, if I get the 5, 9, 10, I'd be living it up. Oh. Oh. Okay, we don't click it. This is one of those ones where you don't click it immediately because I'm like 5, 9, 10 on the way back. Give me the top of the board. Is anyone ever going to take this sheep port from me? Is someone going to take the 10, 8? What does black need? They need wheat sheep. Not going to happen. They need some sort of wheat. I mean, the other option, do I just take the 11, 9, 4 and say I'm going to have the best wheat on the entire board with the wheat port? Not good. I think the sheep port's actually really quite helpful here. And 5, 9, 10 is just juicy. I don't double up any of my numbers. Insano. Let's just take it. Let's take it. We've got a few different options for a 3 to 1 port. We've got the sheep port up here. I think no one's going to take this 8, 10 with the sheep port because, I mean, black doesn't have sheep. Doesn't make sense. Is blue going to take it with the sheep? Possibly. I think if anything, black might be taking the 8, 3 over here. Very interesting. I mean, why would you take the 4, 6, 2 over the 4, 6, 3? For the free road to the brick port? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm pretty pleased with my setup, actually. 3, 4, 8, 5, 9, 10. Insane production value. Got a lot of wood. We've got 2 options of a 3 to 1 port. I'd like the 3 to 1 port on the 4 ore. Would be much better. Very small amount of wheat. But that's okay because nobody really has wheat, which is why we're going to use the 5 and the 8 to our advantage on this sheep port. Gimme el chupo. Pretty interesting. And let's give the GL in the heart before I even forget about it. Who do you think's going to win this? Well, I guess let's see where everyone else places. Let's see where everyone else places. I think black's in a tough spot. I think they've got to take something on this 9. Probably just the 9, 11, 4. You need the wheat to do something with. And then you're just like, well, I'm kind of stuck because I've got 11, 4, 9, 5, 10. Wheat, brick, ore. No wood to be able to use this wood port. They took the sheep port. You know what? I'm not too terribly concerned about the sheep port. I think that gives them they have no sheep. So I think that puts black almost out of it. They've got no sheep. They've got no wood. What's their game plan? I'm not worried about black. I'm not worried about losing the sheep port as badly. I just need the 3 to 1 and we're kind of going down over here to the 4 either way. Like the 8-10, we thought the 8-10 was going to get scooped up at some point. This is fine. This is totally fine. Oh my God. I am loving my position right now. So our goal right now is to get to the 4, 4, 3, 1. Let's give it a pass. Most concerned about blue. So we're going to be blocking this 10 ore most likely, maybe even the 11 wheat. I can't believe they took the sheep port with no sheep in hand. Can only do so much about it. Might be able to get a trade at some spot. The thing is, there's not a lot of brick on the board. And red's not going to be trading brick because they're going to have the brick port. So we're going to need brick's going to be expensive, which means we need to get to the 3 to 1 as fast as possible. Let's try this or even that. And I'll do a 2 for. I would love not to hold at 8, but I kind of have a stuck hand, right? What about something like this with blue? This is a really interesting trade for blue. No? What about something like... No, I can't do that way. Okay, we got one with black. We got an actionable hand. Knight, perfect. Defense is great in this position. All right, red rolled. Now we need to keep an eye on who has a brick in hand. Red spent their brick. Right? No brick has rolled. No brick has rolled. Red spent... I don't think there's any brick on the board. Keep an eye on this. We're tracking just the brick. Not on me. I'm in the best spot. Let's go. Yeah, steal from blue. Great news. A lot of sheep coming through. That sheep port out of the sauce. Not on me twice in a row. Let's go. I don't have to use my knight. The one guy with the dev card. Blue has 2 dev cards, I suppose. A lot of sheep. We'll try this. Is there any brick? I don't think so. I don't think there's any brick on the board. So let's try sheep for ore again. And I'll try wood for sheep once more. See what happens with red. This is going to be a crazy trade. I'm just putting the road down. I know that might be really expensive. It seems like a good plan because there's no brick available. Let's just get it. I'm not going to get robbed. I'm not really going to be worried about too much. Don't do it, blue. Don't you dare. All right. It's on the 10. That's totally fine because the wood just rolled for me. I'm not getting stolen from. What the heck? How are you stealing from black? Doesn't make any sense. Now you're stealing from me. Okay. That can't happen. Don't make me use my knight. Back on the 6 sheep. 6 sheep is such a weird block though. It can't be the 6. I mean, all right. Don't have to use my knight, I suppose. Getting the wheat stolen is kind of brutal. It's going to be tough to get one of those back. Let's pass. Keeping an eye on the brick. I haven't seen a 6 or a 9 roll. Right? No 6 or 9 yet. All right. Blue is robbing from me quite frequently. All right. Just take all my cards, I suppose. No one's chatting. I'm not going to chat. We're trying not to chat as much this season. I'm practicing it out. I don't really want to say anything. Blue's, I think, going to rob me no matter what happens. Everyone's kind of stuck here. Blue's going to be kind of going ahead with army. As long as everyone else is robbing blue, I don't have to worry about it. 0 cards. Pass. Okay, we got our rare wheat back. And blue with a non-knight. Got to keep that in mind. There's a sheep. We've got plenty of the sheep coming along. Once we're at the 4 ore, we're going to do something a little bit better. Is there any brick? Black has a brick. I can't really trade him. And I'm not going to go for a 1 and 7. Not going to go for a 1 and 7. Black has 2 brick. Red has a brick. Red has a brick. Black has 2. Black got rid of both of their brick? What the heck? Now we'll say something. 3 in a row blue, but if people are sassy to me, I'm gonna be kind of giving them some juice over the microphone, not in chat, but let's see what if Maggie Mom gives a little bit of sympathy. They've taken quite a bit from me. Red has a brick. So if we roll a 7, I think we need to steal from red. I don't know if they have it though. Give it a second shot with a non-block. Give it no worries and give it a pass. Playing quick. The 7s are insane. The 7s are so insane. Keeping an eye on the brick. Keeping an eye on the brick. We don't want it to be open yet. No 4s have really come through. All right, yeah, just rob me again, blue. I'm looking down here. Looking down here. Blue. And blue keeps robbing me. Not going to be good for them. Very tough, very tough. I needed that wheat. Let's see, what can we do? What can we do? I mean, we have our knight. I just haven't needed to use it because every time blue rolls a 7, black rolls a 7. Then basically all my cards are going from me to blue to black to nothing. Okay, we got another shoop. It's fine. Really, really stuck position here. Wow, black kind of got there. We just got to take from blue. I'm not really concerned about black's position at all. Okay, we have to hold at 6 here, as unfortunate as this is, because I can't do anything with the sheep right now. I don't want to trade for a brick because it's just going to get stolen from someone. I think there's a good chance blue takes army here, even though they used a non-knight before. Now we have it. How about a 3? Might be able to trade for a wheat. Probably not. Can we do this? Or this? Could be really interesting. We got it with red. I'd rather give it to red than to blue. And so let's just take our city on the 3-1 port. That's going to make us a little bit more actionable. Whenever the 4s start rolling right now, oh my God, did you guys see that? It's going to make us a little bit easier to get a city up and running. We got to get the 3, 4, 8 zooming and grooving. Hopefully the sheep will start pouring in. That's our game plan here. I really want to hurt blue the most. And I think it's just going to be on the... I think they're on the 6. The 6 feels so weird though. And do I take a dev card? No, I think I need to hold. I think I need to hold to try and get a city right now. It's going to be pretty tough, but I think that's kind of the move. Nice. Back on blue. There we go. A 3 gets us there. Keeping an eye out for the wheat. Keeping an eye out for the wheat. I'm over. Yucky. I'm over. Yucky. Might be able to trade for one. I don't think I can't do it right now. How about a 3? Nope. So we're going to try this. Or for a sheep. And then we're going to try a sheep for a wood. I'm in such a weird spot. If I can't get this, then I need to do a dev card. Just to go under. I could do an ore for wood. Black. I can't do a sheep ore. Okay. We got one with blue. That gives us the city. That's going to be really strong. And blue, I think, is my biggest fighter right now. But I think getting the city up and running is going to be quite helpful for me. Yep. Makes sense. Need to... Hopefully now there's no, like, deaths of 7s. I mean, blue is scary, but they have such low wheat production. Blocking this 11 is going to be tough. They don't have a 3-1. Do I take another road or do I hang on to it? I think I'm going to hang on to it. I need to get some development cards here to try and fight. All right. I'm the steal, apparently. Oh my God. A 3 would be juicy. Throw it up on the 5, 9, 10, I guess. Or do I just take a... Now this is one where I think maybe the 2 development cards is better than the city. Back to the classic argument of the 50-50 coin flip. Where does black think is dangerous? Black with the ore port. Okay, they took the ore. That's pretty bad. Sheep for a brick with blue. I don't know where I would go with that. Trying to figure out like my next spot, you know? Where do I even expand to? Just the 8 nothing? The wheat port's useless. The 9's kind of useless. I'm taking my time to think. Road build to the 11-3-9 is going to be really, really tricky. I would need 2 roads to cut off blue or come over the top afterwards. It's going to be really tough to get there. And I need this 3 to roll more than anything else. Okay, we'll take a 10. Blue with an aggressive knight. Where are you putting it? Take it off the 4. Not sure. Just to take army. Put it onto the wood that just rolled. Stealing from black. All right. We've got a lot of sheep. That's development cards. I was going to take one. Road builder. You know what? This might get me to the 11-3-9. I might be able to get there. That would be really interesting. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Give me some sheep. How about an 8? This would be so juicy. If I can get one more road, lock out black from this, I think it'd be actually really, really solid. I know everyone tells me to save the road builder. Okay, now I can't really do my road build. I can't really do a road build unless I have it actually like locked down, right? That's 3 brick. Just take the city, right? Or do I just take another 2 more dev cards? I'm trying to think because this would be 1, 2, 3. No, use this at the end of the game. Let's take a development card before we decide what we want to do. A knight, a victory point even. Let's take a second one. A knight. Okay. Now this is actually fine. If I could get to the 11-3-9, that's okay. Black looks really scary. People are going to be blocking black. Maybe block them on the 5 wood. I would disagree. I would think you want to block them on the... Yeah, maybe I don't disagree. Maybe it's just the 5. Blue is falling way too far behind, even though they have the biggest army potential. That was a good... Take the 2 dev cards over the city. The 5, 9, 10 isn't going to help me as much. Plus, it would make me look scarier. I need to get knights. Road build can be used to win the game. We can road build to the 9-12. We can road build to the 9-0. We can road build to... Now this spot's dead, so I saved myself 3 roads there. This is great news. 9-12 is interesting. 8-0, 9-0. We can get 2 open settle spots, you know? We have this. This is something that you need to save and be sneaky with. You don't want to just be aggressive and go too hard. I do think blue is going to be very tough. And so we got to take ore from black. It's another development card. And how about another knight? Going to keep us potentially pacing. We're going aggressive onto our development cards right now. Can blue do anything about it? They might not even want to use a knight. Do I have a chance of catching up? I know one of these is probably a victory point, but they just don't have anything else going on for them. They don't have the 3-1. They're really falling behind is what's happening. And I'm okay with that. I'd love for blue to fall behind. I thought black was really in a bad spot with their opening positions. And now all of a sudden they're doing something pretty interesting here. Can't do much with this, can I? See if we can try something like that. Go out for an aggressive trade. I think I just need to trade for a wheat because I have such high sheep production. I don't want to hold with 7 cards. So let's try something like this. A wood for a sheep. With blue, absolutely. I'll just take another development card. And now that I have knight, I'm going to put some pressure on. I'm going to put some pressure on black. and put some pressure on army, because now I'm forcing blue to use an aggressive knight. If they don't have one, what's the problem? They may not have one. I might have army right here. And I can defend it. I know we can use the road builder later. We're not in a rush to use the road builder. And so I'm actually going to roll. And then I'm going to take army from blue, put it back over on black. Now we have all of this road over here. So let's just take the 9-0. I might be able to take longest road this game. Do I have enough? I don't think I have enough here. So actually I'm going to take 2 development cards. Let's take one first. How about a knight to protect army? And then I'm going to take a second one over here. How about another road builder? Great news. Is there ever a chance for me to get longest road? I don't know. But I can hold army now because I have one. If not, we're going to go to the 9-12. It's kind of our next plan. Kind of a weird move, but we're gonna move over there. 3 gets me it, as long as no one plays a knight right now. Blue doesn't seem like they want to be playing a knight. They used a knight. Okay, we can defend ourselves. The 10 wood doesn't make any sense. The 10 wood is such a goofy little block. Can't road build this turn, okay? 3 would be great for a city. It's going back onto the 5 ore, I believe. Black's not taken much. Okay. So I'm in a really weird spot with this road builder because I don't really want to do anything with this. We do something like that. Kind of a weird trade here. Are there any things that are 3 spots away? I just don't want to use my wood here. And holding at 8 just seems so awkward. Let's just trade in our 3 ore for a wheat and pass. This is going to be one of the weirdest moves you're going to see. No one ever needs to trade in their 3 ore for a nothing and can't do anything with it, but I want to use a road builder next move. And so giving myself the settlement in hand is going to give me the 9-12, put me up to 8 points. I'm never going to get road. Black's going to try and connect. Black's very, very scary right now. They're the only road player. It's kind of a 2-player game right now. Type in black at 8 with road. 9 brick maybe. Wow. How about a question mark? Doesn't make any sense. I mean, so I don't think that makes me a threat. I guess it does make me a threat, but I'm going to use a road building next turn. I need to kind of hang on to army. Not VPs. Not VPs indeed. All right, black's at 9. Do they have anything to do? I mean, putting it on the 4 is so dangerous. Yeah. Okay, don't say anything. Don't say anything, because I've got wins in hand. If black does not take road, I have road, which is kind of hilarious. I could have road right now. I just need a place. Boom, boom. Second scenario, we're going to go the 9 and the 8 and see if we can set up 2 open settle slots just to give the potential, but black needs to take road right now. They might not have it. GG, nobody took road. I will take road. Why would they not take that? I don't understand. Not sure why black didn't take road. And black immediately leaves. All right. I'll take the 29 points. Look at me. Oh my God, the 7s. Oh my God, the 8s. Was I on an 8? The sheep and then the wood up there. Imagine if I had the sheep port. Sheep port placement was insane. They had no sheep. 8s went crazy. I mean, pretty even dice stats overall. How they got up there with 9 was super funny. Yeah, let's check out the activity. I mean, I crushed it. Whoops, nope. Obviously with the 5, 9, 10, 8, 4, 3, it's just like, holy smokes, but I'll take the holy smokes. I'll take those. And thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next. Did you like, comment, subscribe? Am I a plug-in? I don't know what's going on. Does anyone even watch this far? If you watched this far and you haven't left a comment, go give me mean comments. And then at the end of the comment, for no reason, add in the word popsicle. Just go type popsicle. See ya.